If you're choosing a place to retire, it really comes down to three things. You want warm weather you can actually enjoy, a place that feels safe and stable, and housing that doesn't wipe out your savings. So in this video, I put together 10 countries that check those boxes, and I'm going to give you clear home buying price ranges in every country. And stick around for number one because it's the best overall value pick for most people, especially if you want warmth and ease of living abroad. Hey, if you're new here, I'm Mark, and I help people plan relocations and buy properties across the U.S. and around the world. And if you're thinking about relocating in 2026, call the number below for free guidance. All right, let's jump in. So starting at number 10, we go to Belize. Now, Belize is one of the easiest places on this list if you want an English-speaking vibe, warm weather, and a slower pace. Weather-wise, it's tropical, beachy, and lots of sun, and your high-end flip-flops are your formal wear. And just so you know, it is in the hurricane belt, so keep that in mind when planning on location. Now for the home prices in Belize. You can find listings around $125,000 on the lower end, and you'll also see homes up around $1.5 million on the higher end. Belize is perfect if you want simple, coastal, outdoorsy style living, and you're okay with a smaller country feel where some things move a little slower. Coming in at number 9 is the Dominican Republic. Now this is for people who want warm Caribbean living, beach towns, and an easygoing culture. It's hot, tropical, sunny, and if you want that real beach lifestyle, the Dominican Republic absolutely delivers. And if you got options, you can stay coastal or you can go inland if you want a slightly different feel. For buying a home, one recent breakdown of Santo Domingo shows many properties roughly in the $93,000 to $310,000 range. People like the Dominican Republic because you get great food, lots of flight options, and solid private health care in the bigger cities. And honestly, it's one of those places where you can live super simple or go full resort lifestyle if that's your thing. Number 8 on the list is Colombia. And before you say, wait, is it safe? Here's the real answer. Like anywhere, it depends on where you live and how you move. But there are plenty of areas where expats live comfortably and enjoy a great lifestyle. The weather is one of Colombia's secret weapons. You can basically choose your temperature. Want warm and tropical? Done. Want spring weather year-round? Also done. In Medellin, 80% of the properties are roughly in the $61,000 to $341,000 range. And Medellin is popular because it's modern, scenic, and social. And Colombia is also known for strong private healthcare options in the major cities. And also, I'll leave a link in the description for access to visa requirements and safety ratings for each country in today's list. The visa requirements will be based on U.S. citizenship, so your country requirements may be different. Number 7 is Uruguay. Now, Uruguay is a sleeper pick. It doesn't get as much hype, but it's often praised for stability, a calmer pace, and a more European feel in parts of the country. Weather-wise, it's milder than the tropics. Think 4 seasons, but gentler. Plus coastal towns that feel relaxed instead of chaotic. In Montevideo, in January 26 market breakdown shows big chunks of properties around 90 to 350,000. Uruguay is great if you want steady, walkable, low drama living, and you don't need year-round tropical heat to feel happy. Number 6 is Ecuador. So Ecuador is a classic value pick, especially if you like mountains, charming towns, and lower day-to-day costs. And just like Colombia, Ecuador has a big advantage. You can choose your weather. The coast is warm and tropical, and higher elevation areas can feel spring-like. Using country-level price benchmarks, Ecuador comes in roughly around $52,000 to $206,000 for typical home buying range. If you want affordability and variety, beaches, mountains, and everything in between, Ecuador belongs on your short list. Number 5 is Mexico. So Mexico is popular for a reason. It's close to the U.S. and Canada. The food is incredible, and you can build almost any lifestyle you want. Basically, a climate buffet. Beach heat, desert sun, mountain cool, and everything in between. In Meridia, one January 26 breakdown shows about 80% of properties roughly in the 119 to 486,000 range. Mexico is a great fit if you want strong communities, good healthcare options in many cities, and the freedom to pick a beach town, a colonial city, or a mountain escape. Number 4 is Panama. Panama is a top retiree pick because it's modern in the ways that matter, but it still feels laid back. It's warm, tropical, and green, and you've got beach areas plus mountain areas if you want cooler air. In Panama City, one of January 26 snapshots shows a common buying range of around 110 to 650,000. Panama is ideal if you want good infrastructure, easy travel, and smooth transition in expat life. Number 3 is Costa Rica. Now, Costa Rica is basically the nature lover's retirement starter pack. Rainforest, beaches, wildlife, and that slow life vibe. It's tropical and warm most of the year, but the microclimates matter a lot. Coastal areas feel hotter. Inland and higher elevation areas can feel milder. In San Jose, January 26 market range puts many properties around the $120,000 to $550,000 range. Costa Rica is if you want stable, friendly, nature-first living with an established expat scene. So coming in at number 2 is Spain. Spain is the move if you want the European quality of life, great food, walkable cities, and a slower rhythm. Climate-wise, you can choose what you like: sunny Mediterranean coast or cooler options in the north. Spain's country-level home buying ranges points roughly to 120 to 620,000, depending heavily on the area. Spain is a strong pick if you want excellent public infrastructure, culture, and day-to-day convenience. And then coming in at the number 1 spot is Portugal. Portugal has been a favorite for retirees for years, and it makes sense. It's relaxed, scenic, and generally easier to settle into than many people expect. Weather-wise, you're looking at milder winters, lots of sunshine, and that Atlantic coastal feel. Beach towns, surf towns, historic cities all in one place. Portugal's country-level home buying ranges come out roughly 125 to 650,000, depending on the location and the neighborhood. Portugal is a great fit if you want safety, calm, coastal living, and a strong expat community without losing that real local culture feeling. So now I have to ask you, which one of these fits your dream requirements best? The beach life, the mountain air, walkable European city? Drop your picks in the comments, and if you want, tell me your top 2, and I'll help you narrow it down based on climate, budget, and lifestyle. And if this was helpful, like and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this.